What's going on, guys? Check out this video from TheQuartering talking about Jimmy Kimmel. Can't stand that dude. I'm telling you, one of the worst late night hosts. I'm a Conan guy myself. Maybe a little bit of George Lopez. Mostly Conan. That's my guy. Or Space Ghost Coast to Coast. People will be like, oh, stop. Remember when Space Ghost had a late night show? My bad. I just showed my age. Space Ghost had a late night talk show. All right, let's see what's going down with Jimmy Fallon. That's what we're going to call him. Jimmy. Not Jimmy Fallon. Jimmy Kimmel. Fallon's the other one that... Do I like him? I don't think I like him either. I put him in the mix too. Yeah, fuck him. Okay. We talking about Jimmy Kimmel right now, but I don't like Fallon that much either. I used to, but then this shit got so corny. It got corny. It's just like all them shits got woke and just appealed to mainstream and pump they shits out like machines on YouTube. I'm sick of it. That nigga doing 20 billion videos a day. Anyway.
What's wrong, everyone? Jeremy here from TheQuartering, and Jimmy Kimmel is having a meltdown. He's practically begging Donald Trump to talk about him to save his show's ratings.
Kimmel's the one that's
Unfortunately, I wish Trump would just ignore him because every time he talks about him, he gets a rating spike. I don't watch Jimmy Kimmel. Leave a like in the video if you don't watch Jimmy Kimmel. I've seen clips of him online. I've seen, whatever. But he's getting a little squirmy, I think, about the Jeffrey files. Last night he made a joke about it, but what if I told you that his good buddy was Jeffrey's personal chef and that he helped him open a restaurant in LA? He got real mad when Aaron Rodgers brought that up, remember? So maybe that's why he's panicking about these Jeffrey files coming out. He's worried about his name coming up. That and more after a super quick word from this video sponsor, Private Internet Access. Shout out to this video sponsor, Private Internet Access. Look, if you aren't using a VPN yet, you're...
No. Good on you, though, for having a sponsor. I'll be turning down sponsors. I don't think I'll ever do one again, if I'm being honest. It'd have to be something I super duper stand behind. Every email I get, I turn that shit down. And then I see every YouTuber named Mama taking a sponsorship. I'm like, damn. Was I wrong for not taking it? No. I wasn't.
Claims the president is, quote, bracing for Hurricane Epstein. This is what I'm talking about.
It's a Jimmy the Man show. I remember the Man show. That shit got trash after a second. The first was alright. The first season was cool.
Let's, for those of you that are keeping count at home, how many Republicans, and by the way,
Conan's the man. Conan is one of the funniest late night people. Since I was a kid, I always thought Conan was funny as hell.
I don't care if they are Republicans, just so we're clear. Like, who has been revealed by this latest dump? We have Democrat Hakeem Jeffries begging Jeffrey for money. And we have Democrat Stacey, whatever her stupid name is, from the Virgin Islands, who was live texting with Jeffrey during an attempt during a legal proceeding to go after Trump. That's 2 Democrats to 0 Republicans. Oh, how about the Harvard professor? Also a leftoid. Was it Larry Summers or whatever his name was? So far, no Trump, no even conservatives. But again, I won't be surprised if there are conservatives. So Trump tweets out, why does ABC fake news keep Jimmy Kimmel, a man with no talent and very poor television ratings, on the air? Trump wrote on Truth Social early Thursday. Why do the TV syndicates put up with it? Also, totally biased coverage. Get that bum off the air, Trump added. Again, he obviously saw the Look, let's not pretend that Trump isn't very sensitive about... I'm sure he saw the monologue, which we're going to take a...
No, I do think that Jimmy Kimmel is trash. I'm going to just be honest. Right? I never really liked him outside of the first season of The Man Show. He been trash right after that. He said, BX, I really wish you would go to the chiropractor. I ain't going for. I've been thinking about that, Giant. I've been thinking about that for the last week. Like, that's what I need to do. But then I also think, damn, that's probably going to be expensive than a mother effer. That's probably going to be super expensive. But I would love to go to a chiropractor. I went to one years ago, and that shit was amazing. But I would love to go now for sure, especially with all the back problems I'll be having. Like last time I got a back massage before I went on vacation, like a year ago. Like I remember the person that was massaging me was having a hard time on my back. They were like, "God damn! Like, what is this muscle thing? Is this just this tight?" Like they was like stressing, trying to work on my back. So I was like, "Yeah, I might definitely need a chiropractor." Something. He said a chiropractor made your pain worse. Pinched the nerve. Eesh. So your hand went numb. Oh man, how'd you fix it? Insurance should cover 6 to 8 weeks of treatment. I have to look into it. Sorry that I wasn't able to walk. Was walking by the third appointment. Damn. It's probably different levels to that chiropractor-ish. There's probably some people that's not good at what they do. Like when I went to a chiropractor, it was on some just spur of the moment. I think the person was like an Olympic like chiropractor or something like that. And I think he came in like a program I was at and was just like showing us like how better it could feel. And I remember he worked on my joint and I felt like I was floating. I got up, I felt mad good. Like, oh my gosh. My hip alignment was on point. That was so many years ago. That was like over 10 years ago. So I'm thinking, nah, we streaming. Hey man, if y'all wanna ask me stuff while we live streaming, it's all good, you know.
Look at in a second, and he was responding to
people that's listening. Hey man, this is part of the video.
Jimmy Kimmel making this assertion.
They probably like, why is BX wearing his heating pad? My back is jacked up right now.
Trump is totally within his rights to roast him. I just wish he didn't, because that's what Jimmy Kimmel desperately wants. He's like a troll.
It might be the muscle.
People often yell at me and they'll be like, dude, why are you quote tweeting somebody? Why are you quote tweeting somebody who has 6 followers or something like that? And it's like, that's kind of what Trump's doing.
Last part about this, then I'm going to get back to roasting Jimmy Kimmel. But I was looking into it. There's like a massage place near me that I might go to. That's what I was thinking. I was going to just try to get like a deep ass tissue massage, right? And one of them, the stretch treatments where like they help you stretch and get in there and open up the muscles and all that. I was going to do that because I feel like it's more muscles than bone with me. It's like, well, for one, the way my camera placement and my computer and all this was set up, my neck definitely had already strain on it. And then when I worked out recently, it put more strain on that shit. Just now my shit is super stiff and hurt. Stop going to the chiropractor, switch to the orthopedic. Manipulation. It took months, but helped my pain. Oh, wow. See, y'all giving me a bunch of stuff I need to look into.
Why are you quote tweeting somebody? Why are you quote tweeting somebody like who has 6 followers or something like that? And it's like, that's kind of what Trump's doing. During his opening monologue Wednesday night, Kimmel implied Trump would be a major figure in the expected release of the documents related to Jeffrey, but he hasn't been. He wasn't in the 60,000 odd pages that they've already released. He wasn't in 2012 when they tried to sink his election. 2016, 2020, or 2024. No. If there was a single damning piece of evidence about Donald Trump in these files, we would have already known about it 10 years ago. Any idiot who is not aware of that is truly an idiot or a partisan hack. We are carefully following the path of Hurricane Epstein right now. It's a category 5.
Trump been out here wilding? Yeah, Trump be wilding out here in these streets.
It's expected to make a
I told y'all, there's no politicians I trust. don't trust no. I think Trump is funny, but I don't trust no politician.
And fall very soon, Jimmy Kimmel said. The show then shared Kimmel's monologue to YouTube in a video titled "Trump Braces for Hurricane Epstein, Spews Nonsense, and Elon Joins for Dinner with Saudi Crown Prince." We are one step closer to answering the question, what did the president know, and how old were these women when he knew it? Kimmel baselessly claimed baselessly to laughs from his audience. So again, Jimmy Kimmel is outright insinuating that Donald Trump was with underage women. That's what he's claiming.
That's wow.
There is no evidence of that. I don't believe like there ever will be. And it's just, that's foul. It's wild that they just keep saying this. If I were Trump, I understand why I would be mad. You have this guy who's got, admittedly, it's smaller now, but he's still got about 2 million nightly viewers, and he's accusing you of heinous crimes to those 2 million people.
Yeah, that's pretty disgusting, bro. That's pretty disgusting. What are you going to do? Apologize again? And come in here and do an apology monologue crying?
When he knows that there's no evidence of it, and he doesn't care, he's just lying. On Tuesday, the House of Representatives, of course, passed the File Transparency Act of passed it 427 to 1 before the Senate unanimously consented to send the bill to Trump's desk, which he, of course, signed last night. All right. So if Trump was really worried about it, why was he so eager to sign it? It was such a landslide. Trump might actually be able to rebury the Jeffrey files underneath it, the 58-year-old loser said. Trump announced he signed the bill Wednesday night, hours before Kimmel's show even aired on the Disney-owned network. Kimmel said that there was only a, quote, 12% chance that he would sign the congressional legislation forcing the federal government to release the documents, except he did sign it. Trump is proving everyone wrong about these files, and I really feel like only the most deranged still believe it. I don't know a ton of casual Democrats, and the ones that I do, we don't talk about the Jeffrey files.
It's or the new woman who spoke out. All of them said Trump never did a damn thing to them, and they keep trying to pin something on Trump. That's crazy. That's wild.
But I'm wondering, for my viewers out there, do people even talk about this anymore? I don't think they do. I think this is a very online thing. And while more people are talking about kind of the Israel entanglement and foreign policy in general, even that is still mostly an online thing. What's wild is the show, which typically airs at 7:30 Eastern, aired at 11:35 Eastern, or tapes at 7:30. It aired at 11:30 after Trump had already signed the legislation. So wrong. So he said there's only a 12% chance that he'll sign it, but he did sign it. They didn't bother editing that out either. ABC, of course, indefinitely suspended Kimmel's show in September after his controversial comments about the Charlie Kirk assassination. We already know about that. I'm not going to reframe it. But here's Jimmy Kimmel mocking Donald Trump, threatening to take away ABC's license. I don't know, the last time your FCC guy looked at it, it didn't go so great for you, he said. Well, Jimmy, was it Trump that got you taken off the air or not? See, these people are not interested in the truth whatsoever.
Yeah, definitely not.
Mary Bruce didn't back down. She's like, oh, you don't like the questions about the murder? All right, then what about the Epstein files?
Why wait for Congress to release the Epstein files? Why not just do it now?
It's not the question that I mind, it's your attitude. I think you are a terrible reporter.
Ha! Got her. Got him. And again, let's just talk about the ratings. One late night TV show is winning ratings war the old-fashioned way. Fox News' Gutfeld once again proves that traditional TV viewers are not necessarily following the late night trends online. For October, Gutfeld's satirical show continued its dominance over broadcast networks and competitors like Colbert and Kimmel and Fallon. Gutfeld averaged 2.825 million nightly viewers during October, put the Fox show comfortably ahead of ABC's Jimmy Kimmel Live at 2.1 million and The Late Show at 2.1 million. what you also have to understand is people actually have to pay to see Greg Gutfeld's show. How many of the 2.1 million people that are being counted here are airports, are old people who fell asleep in the chair, young people who fell asleep there, people who don't pay for cable TV and just have, the regular TV antenna and whatever's on is on. Gutfeld is humiliating him. And by the way, because Kimmel is so interested in these files, by the way, let's see.
Is he actually interested though? Or is he just trying to talk about whatever is the most trending so his show could get some kind of viewership?
Kimmel, let's see, Epstein cook. Hollywood restaurateur was Jeffrey's private chef, Adam Lang. How about a connection between his private chef, who obviously had, I assume, knew something about it, and Jimmy Kimmel? Let's see how they're connected. Adam Lang and Jimmy Kimmel have a long-standing bromance based on the shared interest in barbecue. Lang, a chef and barbecue expert, has appeared on Kimmel Live numerous times, grilling various meats. The origin of their friendship went back to 2007. They also opened a restaurant together, and there's a gift exchange. Lang has gifted Kimmel items such as a George Dickel whiskey barrel. Okay, I don't know if that's expensive whiskey or not. I just drink stuff to get drunk. I don't collect liquor. But again, whoops. Epstein's former personal chef and Jimmy Kimmel's business partner. Gee, I wonder if that's going to come up in any of these quote unquote emails that Trump is so afraid of coming out. I have a feeling that, of course, it will come up. And I also have
that'd be crazy. You on a Joe Rogan Experience Reddit?
Feeling that maybe I would say it's at least possible that Jimmy's name comes up. I mean, you're talking about Jeffrey's personal chef here. Don't you think that maybe there's some emails about that? Don't you think that maybe Adam Lang said something to Jimmy Kimmel? But,
possible.
I'm just asking. I'm just a comedian, Jimmy. I don't mean any of these things. I definitely don't mean that I believe that you were probably, at least in my opinion, involved in, hooking up with underage girls on Epstein Island.
Damn.
That's what I believe, Jimmy Kimmel. See, it's a joke. Everybody just, leave a like to laugh at my joke. And
this quartering going in. I do believe what Jimmy did was pretty nasty. I think that was foul. But that's my personal opinion. Tell me what yours is down in the comment section. Also, don't forget to hit the like and hype button if you're able to. If you want to watch me live, check me out on Kick. Check me out on Twitch.